Welcome to God, Guns, and Dogs. Hope y'all are having a good evening. So, I've been doing some thinking, and I've come to the conclusion that we have been lied to for 50 years. Our life has been a psyop. Our educational system has been a joke. And I believe that we've been kept dumbed down. They took books out of the Bible with the corrupt priests of the past, so we didn't know our history. I mean, it's so sad to see, but now the pedophilia. That's where the line is drawn. And the only way that we could change anything, we only have one source of power, and that's to vote in the midterms. That's all we have left. We don't have any way to stop any of this. The DOJ isn't doing shit. I don't understand why. Maybe some of this stuff isn't real in the Epstein files. Maybe that could be it. But I do know that we have been the Mandela effect, for instance. That's not real. They just did that to confuse us. They're just always trying to confuse us, brainwash us, oppress us, and take our money. Why did it turn into this? I don't know, but we can change it. We have the midterms, and we have to focus on the midterms. We have to get 20 more seats in the House and the Senate. Then we can codify all of the executive orders into law without a single Democrat vote, and we can outvote the rhinos. But first, we have to go to liberty.gov, liberty.gov. It's the only way to find out how your candidate has voted in the past, okay? Because the Democrats are running as Republicans, they're lying, and they are running as Republicans now, trying to pretend like they care and everything else. And they don't. They're communists, just like that Spanberger in Virginia. She ran for office saying that she was a centrist Democrat, and she's not. She is a total, complete communist. She's done put red light cameras, no more leaf blowers. She's lowered the penalty for rape, for robbery. You can't have a gun to protect yourself. You know, the same old communism bullshit. Just like that scumbag Scuslum in New York City. He is now going to raise property taxes on the people, said everything was going to be free, buses, everything. Well, guess what? He was in 3 days. Guess what? The buses went up in price. He's a liar and a communist. You can't trust a communist, and you can't trust a Scuslum. They worship a pedophile. That book, the Quran thing that they read, it tells them to kill people, to overtake them, to infiltrate them, not to coexist with them. I wish you guys would wake the hell up. Every single one of those people need to be removed from the United States of America. It's not in our interest to be near those people in any way, shape, or form. We can't cohabitate or coexist with a population whose Bible tells them to kill people. That's insanity. Why? These Democrats and Satanists let them in? Because they hate us. They're jealous of us because we love God, we love life, we love our children, and they are empty, disgusting, perverted people. We're not. So we need candidates that have had a job. We need candidates that have owned a business. We need candidates that grew up in the neighborhoods we grew up in, instead of these Ivy League schools that get recruited and moved to some state that they've never even been in and said, here, run for Congress. They pay for their campaign and then get them elected. It's bullshit. Nothing grassroots about that. That's why we have the Jasmine Crockett's, the AO scumbag C's, dumber than a box of rocks. Oh my God. So we need a Republican to run against these people, and we need to flip them, get them out. We're over it. We're over it. We have to protect our kids. And if we don't change our educational system, they will do what they did when Biden was in office. They will have the transgender bullshit transvestites in there shaking their ding dongs in our children's faces, sexualizing our children, communizing our children. No patriotism, no flag, no Pledge of Allegiance, no Bible, no Ten Commandments, just Satanism and sex. That is disgusting. We have got to stop. We are a more ethical population, and we are the only ones that care. These people, why were they blessed with money? I do not know. I don't understand why God would let them have all the money and the power. And Bill Gates, if he ever touches another health related item, he needs to be put underneath the prison, or somebody needs to do something else about it, because that motherfucker is a piece of shit. He killed tens of thousands of people with that sick vaccine him and Fauci came up with so that they could line their own pockets while taking our tax money that we work our asses off for. You know, a family of four used to be able to afford to live on one income. They have destroyed our way of life. They have lied to us for 50 years. We don't even need to pay for electricity. We have 0 point energy. We've had it, but they take it and confiscate it so that big oil can still make their money off of us, so that we don't have any money to live. We have to give it to them for stuff that we don't need, because we don't need that. We have free energy. We've had it. They refuse to let the people have it. We need to take our country back. We need to take our lives back. These people are playing psyops on us left and right to confuse us, dumb us down. They won't let science advance past a certain point. Physics, it's all about control. These globalists are so disgusting, bro. We're waking up, though. We're waking up. We are. And we're starting to see what's really happening. And it is scary. It is disgusting. I can't even believe it. It's just so horrific what was in those files. I think a lot of it's not real, though, too. Another thing that I think, and I wrote this on June 28th to tips@CandaceOwens.com, that Charlie Kirk is alive. He's somewhere getting plastic surgery, because it takes several surgeries and lots of healing time to do total reconstructive surgery. And the only way we're going to know it's Charlie when he comes back is because he's tall, and they can't change that. So we'll be able to tell by his height, but he'll look an entirely different person. He's in, I think he's in New Zealand. I don't know. I just have a really weird feeling. Always had strange feelings, and a lot of times I'm right, sometimes I'm not, but I think he's in New Zealand getting reconstructive surgery, and somebody needs to look into that. Um, find out if any surgeons, maybe he picked one here and went there. I don't know, but he's not dead. Neither is Epstein. He is not dead. He's probably in Oregon, like they said. And Ghislaine Maxwell got switched out. She's not there. I don't understand why they're being protected if what is in those files is true, because, you know, the Biden had those for 4 years. They could have added, deleted, done anything. So they are protecting a bureaucratic cesspool, the swamp. Those people are disgusting. And pedophiles. If you buy baby products from Freya, immediately stop. They are pedophiles. If you look on the boxes that they're sending the baby thermometers in, it says, how about another quickie? It's sexualizing children. And on their nose sucker, it says, I'm a big time sucker, or something like that. Really gross. So if you're buying from them, don't. Freya baby products, don't buy those. We can't be afraid anymore. We have to be proud. Be proud to be a white, be proud to be black, be proud to be an American. That's what you need to be proud of. It doesn't matter what color you are. That white people founded this country, by God, and we're not going to be eradicated. We're going to get you out of our country, you fucking assholes. Excuse my language, but I'm just so fed up with it. These Epstein files have just tipped the scales to a whole nother unbelievable. I mean, like the worst horror movie you've ever seen in your entire life. And this is real. It makes me almost want to throw up. So we can't be scared anymore. We need to get our facts, and we need to put them out there as citizens, because we are America's last hope is us. If we don't get these midterms and flip 20 seats and get these rhinos out, liberty.gov, liberty.gov. I'll put it in the description as well. But we got to get these rhinos and these demon rats out. The Satanists have got to go. Lady Gaga, we need to boycott her. She is deep into it. Did you see her video? She's a Satanist. She's with them. She's with Arina Abramovich. It is in her video. The spirit cooker. These people are sick, 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 and perverted. They are sick. We cannot have these people around us or our kids. We have got to exile them out of our society. We can't let them just walk around. Back in the old days, they used to, somebody was nasty like that, everybody in the whole public would be ostracizing them and treating them like crap until they left. And that's what we need to do. We can't let these people stay in power after what they have done. Oh my God. The midterms is our last hope. It's the only power we have left because we don't have power to do anything but sit here and watch this shit happen while they use our children's school pictures as a catalog for the pedophiles. If that doesn't wake you up, what will? They were eating children. Eating. We need to find out who owned that cannibal restaurant, and he needs to be being interviewed and charged with something for teaching people how to cook humans if that's what was really happening. We need to get some definitive proof. But I don't know why this administration is doing what it's doing because boy, did they lose a lot of credibility. Pam Bondi sucks. Kash Patel sucks. Dan Bongino's a switch out. He worked for the Clintons. He always said he worked for the Obamas. He lied. I'm so over it. I'm so over these fucking politicians and these lies. Why is Trump sticking up for these people? Does he even know what's going on? And then they're going to try to distract us with the UFO disclosure. Give me a break. We don't even give a crap anymore. We're so over it. We're so over being lied to, manipulated, and psyoped. We're sick of brainwashing. We're just over it. The rhetoric, the lies, the rich people trying to lie, say you're this and that, and you're not. You went to an Ivy League school. You don't know what struggle is. You don't know what it's like not to have. Fucking pieces of shit. We need to vote people in that were raised like every normal person, not these selected Ivy League brainwashed freaks, rhinos, and demon rats. And that is what they are. If you're in a position of power and you have the opportunity to affect millions of people's lives, tens of thousands of people's lives, and you choose to do it in a horrible, mean-hearted, and unsafe way, then you do not belong to be in our society. We cannot have these people making our laws. What the is wrong with us? We have got to vote better. We got to get these elections secured. I don't know where we have been asleep at, but oh boy, we need to wake up or we're going to lose our country and our kids to these scuzzlums and these Satanists. We've got to get them out, exile, the deportations with these people that are not compatible with the West. The West is a 21st civilization, 21st century civilization, okay? And then it's a high trust civilization, okay? Scuzzlums are 7th century barbarians. We cannot bring those type of people around innocent Americans that aren't raised like that. We need to bring God back into school. They took books out of our Bible to dumb us down so we don't know our history, so we won't believe in God and we'll be imps. I can't, I mean, who would do that to their own people? That's what makes me so mad. I would never in a million years treat my own people like this and their children. People, we have to stand together. I'm not a Republican. I am not a Democrat. I am a registered independent because I don't go for one side or the other on a loyalty basis. If you do the right thing, then I'll be on your side. If you don't, I ain't got nothing for you. Nothing. So that's how we need to start doing our politics. We need to elect people that have been born and raised here and that were raised in the neighborhoods you were, not from another state far, far, far away in an Ivy League school that their mommy and daddy paid for. Their day school. They don't even call it high school. It's day school. Really, bro? How many Americans were raised like that? None, hardly. Okay? Why do we have those people representing us? Stupidity, rigged elections, lies, psyops, over it. We need to see through the bullshit because that's what this is. It's psyops. And the CIA needs to go. The only way we're going to do this, people, is by these next elections, the midterms. That's the only way we are going to change anything. We have got to get these laws passed. And the only way to do it is to flip 20 more seats in the House and the Senate. Hopefully the gerrymandering will work in our favor. Oh, my Lord. So stay vigilant. Keep your head on a swivel. Keep your ears wide open. Don't believe what you hear. Believe half of what you see. Don't watch the mainstream media. They're paid activists ever since Kissinger. And no matter what life throws at you, you still have potential. No matter what, don't ever lose faith. God bless you, and God bless America. Say, God bless America. God bless America. He's the growlingest dog. Say, hi, Frodo. This is Mr. Frodo. God bless America. And God bless you. Have a great evening, everybody.